All right, let's start this. Yeah, would be good. All right, I think good. Let me test the chat if it works. Hey, Black Hollow, what is good, friend? I'm doing good, great. At supper, I had a good day today at work. I don't know about you. Is the image okay? It seems, it's dark. No, it's fine. All right. All right. I'm trying this transparent chat box. Cry baby girl, what is good? Yeah, I'm trying this transparent chat box. I don't know if you guys see it. I kind of do in my preview. I'm trying that just so everybody sees the chat in on the screen rather than in a separate chat box. So you let me know, what do you think about this feature, if we stick with it or we go to the regular chat box. You let me. There were some sort of combination of programming to do and adding overlay. Oh, you see it good. There were some tricks with overlays, but after some search, I find out a way to put this chat box without any overlay or add-on software, just a bunch of coding. And this is... nah, there is no chat on the screen. Oh, you see it now. Okay. You give me feedback if you see it, if it's good. Oh, you only see me typing? Oh. That's not good. That's useless. If you type and you only see me typing, then that's not good. So what I'm gonna do is I will get rid of it. I think I got rid of it. If not, I will... Can I get rid of it while we are live? Interact filter property. Delete. Are you sure you removed the YouTube chat box? Yes. There you go. I got rid of it. I'll test it later on. There's no longer... Yeah, I got rid of it. I deleted it. I think it's not working properly. There's no point of having a chat box if you only see my chat. It's worthless. So we'll fix that later. I see the chat anyways. Yeah, I deleted it, Black Hollow. I hope you guys had a great day today. I did. And today is the day, well, in 10 minutes is the time that we see the matchmaking. It will be my first match in GOT. As you know, I quit S21 and I joined GOT. We will enter this Conquest. We have, let's say, at most 2 hours, and 2 hours the update will kick in, the version 11 update, which will introduce the Navy, and the Navy has been polarizing. Some commanders, they're really excited. Others, they're really not excited. I'm split in between. I don't know what to think about the Navy. I didn't make any content about the Navy. The reason why is I don't know more than you do. And I'm more of a content creator that wants to give tricks and learn new stuff. And I didn't try the Navy. Well, I did for the beta test, but it was just too early in the stage to give you feedback. And I will Hopefully I can make content about the Navy when I will discover those units, their weakness, their strength, their weaknesses, how to play, etc. So this is what I was thinking about creating content. Anything else, you have access to it. We already have content creator that just presented the units. There will be a total of 6 Navy units, 2 from Liberty, 3 from Vanguard, and 1 from Martyr's Watch. Something like that, I think. The submarine will be from Martyr's Watch camp, 2 units from Liberty camp, and 3 from Vanguard. And we'll see from there. It's kind of weird because, like, the Navy, it will be not on every conquest. It will be on 1 out of 2 conquests. Every other conquest, I mean. And the Navy won't be able to interact with ground units and air units. It will be the Navy versus Navy. And so far, because Lilith said that it would be unfair to have weaker Navy with stronger other units. So, I mean, I don't have much to say about them. Hello! What is good? Viper? Exotic Viper. Ooh, exotic Viper. Let me send my trucks first. We have 7 more minutes until we know the matchmaking. Not gonna lie, friends, I'm pretty excited. Yes, as a new player in GOT, also, I will be playing against new alliances at last. I mean, my conquests were great with S21, but it got boring playing with the same alliances over and over. Now I will meet new friends, new alliances, new rival, maybe new drama. Who knows? There were a few movements, and I expect to, amongst the alliances. Hello, Dong. Oh, you're Vietnamese? I think so. With a name like that, you must be from Vietnam. Or maybe you're from North America, but you're native Vietnamese. Who do you think you will fight? Will fight Moo? I don't know. I hope Moo won't be in gold 1. Hopefully they will be in gold 2. Police sold his account. He was in Moo and he sold his account. Now Zukpo is still there, and without police, it's going to be hard for Moo to be competitive, right? So hopefully they will be, if they are in gold 1, they will be in the lower tier of gold 1. If not, it's going to be difficult for them. I hope they go in the lower tier than gold 1, gold 2. As we will go in gold 1, pretty sure we will we fight against 48? 48 have 2 strong alliances. I heard that they will be ally with server 37. The teams were already made, or they already concluded an agreement. My brother is a runner from plain account there. Oh, okay, the other small base. I mean, I know the account you're talking about. So there's police, there was police, Dupro, and the other base that had kind of strong planes. Are you talking about this account? If so, yeah, he got some pretty good air force for that battlefield. If we're talking about the same account. Yeah, Zupo, he was Lofi. Oh, hey Mag. Hey, what's up, Reaper? Ooh, the arena. I almost forgot the arena. So let me do this real quick. The super good Air Force One. I don't know the name. Okay. I have 2 more. Baden. Did I fight Baden already? I'm gonna try Kilo. I'm gonna go for this guy. Ooh, too super heavy, eh? So let me try. I found that the anti-tank gun with Futures Venturer and who's the other guy? I can't see. Who that? Eye of the Providence, I would guess. Yeah, works really well for the anti-tank gun. I changed my camera inside for my live content. I had a Razer camera. I had all sorts of problems last time. And I put my Ozbot inside. When I say inside, it's because I have this camera set up for stream right in the middle of my two screens. And that camera is... Oh, I lost. That camera is inside a teleprompter. So I should make a video about my studio, how I'm set up. Did I fight this guy? Maybe I did. So I have a teleprompter, the Elgato teleprompter, which act as a second or a third monitor. So the camera is inside the screen, so I see the chat, and when I look at the camera, I look at the chat at the same time. It's a pretty neat feature. This teleprompter from Elgato, I think it's the best piece of gear I've bought so far. And it's really affordable too. So when I script a video, I see the text in front of the camera, so it doesn't look like I'm reading a script, right? And it also acts like a third monitor and also a teleprompter, which is pretty cool. Anyone looking for a teleprompter should look for the Elgato one. It's the best, and it's one of the cheapest also. You don't need any other piece of gear besides a camera. It's really well made. I mean, Elgato, the cat, they make really good stuff. They don't make cheap crap. I'm not ready for the Navy. I mean, we're gonna enter Moscow. After it will be the Aegean Sea. How is this city called? Agency? Anyways, so we'll see. If you look at the coupons I have, how many coupons I have? 2,600 coupons for now, and 1,056 golden one, plus 45 you pick a camp 5 stars coupon. Hopefully I can build some pretty decent Navy. I think the max we can go is 7.2 grade. But I'm more excited about the matchmaking in Moscow than the Navy. But you should have Lady Liberty as a captain instead of Red Heat. Lady Liberty has a 15% load reduction, which contributes to the total skill damage. I don't get that when she's not a captain. Is that what you're saying, Tien? Not gonna lie, Navy doesn't really pump my heart. Me neither. Me neither, Black Hollow. Not gonna lie, I agree with you. So we are with God S4, WTF 37. Oh, 1. Ooh. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be interesting. Ooh, 1. Really? Ooh. Ooh. That's not good news for 1 server 29. So Nightwalker from 48, the new AK, the rebranded AK Alliance from 48. Yes. Also with B4A 48, the second 48. Those are the two alliances that played against GOT and GOT S4. So I include myself in GOT now, even though I didn't play the last one. We meet again. We should, in theory, be with WTF. and MDAF, the Shocker, my friends from the old S21, the former people that left. I mean, both WTF and the Shocker have many former S21 players. So, okay, we're gonna review the team. Hey, what is good? Oh man, I can barely see the chat. It's too far away. Can I blow up the
I don't
chat?
like to talk
Hold
crap. As I said, shells don't have eyes.
on. I'm gonna zoom it a little bit. Boop. There we go. There we go. Okay. I'm sorry if I'm creeping you out. The update is in 2 hours, Mr. Smiley. It's that soon. But besides the Navy, we will have 3 optimization, 2 for the rocket, no, 1 for the rocket truck, the rocket launcher, and 2 for the Vanguard bomber, which is great news for me because I have the Vanguard bomber. So it will deal more damage against infantry, and it will deal more damage overall. Now, the rocket launcher will also deal more damage on the second attack. Hello, bro. Hey, Poxy. Looks like a fun battleground. Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be fun. She was not a captain in your arena team. She's the officer only. Okay, I'll get back to that team if you don't mind. Yeah, but yeah, okay, I get it. But in the real battlefield outside the arena, I think that ready for me, she works better against a live enemy and not a computer. But I'll tell you why later. So okay, let's go back to the battlefield here. We have got S4, the alliance, our sister alliance we played against. Not against, with. I don't want to make more enemies. It sounds like I'm a traitor. So got S4. They are rocking at 39.3 billion power. Not too sure about their all-time power. They have 152 players out 255. It's pretty good. A lot of players, but I suspect they have a few alts. Yes, they have a bunch of alts account for farming. My friend Samurai is there. I see a bunch of strong players. That guy Mo, wasn't he in 48 or I think he was in 14 before, this player.
You told me this would be
COVID,
rock and
I think he's a
roll.
former Server 9 player.
So exciting.
All right, so these are the people in S4, the officers, and it's led by Ronan and Zora. So this is got S4, of course. We are got S3 or Clan Gothic, 159 out of 254 players. We do have a few outs. Yeah, Corrupted. What is good, friend? Yes. It's almost a perfect matchup. I mean, just one S29 are a bit short on power. That's gonna suck for them a little bit. Why they got thrown into Gold 1? Maybe because of Redneck. I would think so. I don't know. I'm just assuming things. And this is our lineup. We have Deadpool, Groot, QWERTY, Diamond Dragon. He left us, but that's fine. He wanted to play legendary, but we traded Diamond Dragon DD. We traded DD for Jaeger. My friend Neo. We have Prof, a former S21 as well. Goober 29 from 14 for NFG. Penigma also from a former NFG, and Rogue as well. Axeman, I think so. I think so. A few former NFG, a few former S21 players. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Let me have a look at Night Walkers. Ooh, so scary. We have ADVH and Youngar, the two L's. We have a bunch of Arab players, strong ones on top of it. Espo, he was in 14. I thought he was 14 forever, but he decided to join NFG. He said that he kept losing players and kind of was depressing, so he joined 48. So 48 have a bunch of strong players. That's going to be interesting. I don't see much change in 48, but I don't know the alliance that well. I recognize some old friends like Titanus from server 4. What were they called? Sword. Played against them during a awesome. When I played against him, it was a terrific conquest. We had a lot of fun in San Francisco. So this is 48. Oh, a police, another police. And let's look at the shocker. So this shocker, we have my friend Attack Alpaca from S21, formerly S12. Legion, also Hairy Balls, also S21. Astrofall, also S21. I Like the Sun, also former S21. Who else? Quizak, also from S21. Big Blue Chief, BBC. No, not the BBC, the other BBC. Big Blue Chief. Patton, wasn't he an NFG? Same thing for Ocean Blue, the Great, also from S21. Zero Laws, NFG. Sky Soldier from S12. Grim Reaper. Oh, he went back to his with his old friend. He was an NFG. Zero Winger, another S12. Murder Bean. Yeah, a bunch of S21 and S12 players back together. My friend, phenomenal. Flip side, all familiar faces. They're back in 52. Is that their alliance now? Yeah, 52. So this is the shocker. Then WTF, a smaller alliance. 49 billion power. 39. 39, I can't read or count. 39.6 billion power, but only 88 members. Tiny alliance. But I would guess that each player is more powerful. So we got Rowdy still the leader. Adele still hanging in WTF. Kinky Kale, former S21. Jen, same thing. Priest, an old school WTF player. I mean, maybe others. I don't remember WTF really well. We played once against them when I was in server 8. Really strong alliance back then. Lewo, Hawk, Zeki, all former 21 with keys, same thing. Mad Danny, I think he was in FWZ. Warsaw, Mr. Khan, Dumplings. Mr. Khan was in G27. I remember him. Dumplings, also S21 or G27. Christo. Yep. Blitz. I'm surprised that Blitz is not back in MDAF. The shocker. He was with me in S12. So a bunch of cool guys, really good friends. El Oso. Yep, a bunch of it's all the same guys in different alliance. Yeah, S50 they don't. Yeah, I didn't look, but I mean, if they do have alts, they can't have that much. They have like 3. That's pretty much it. Like all the rest, besides the 3 alts, all the rest are legitimate accounts. So S37, that is the alliance I've never played against, but I know a few people in S37. Some of them are pretty strong, like CR7, Curson. Curson, I heard he's a really good player. Never played against him, never see him play, but I heard good words about him. Bushido, wasn't this guy in Mass before? The name is familiar. Mental, yeah, that is my friend Mental. Oh, those are the guys in S37. I don't know much. about most of those guys are new faces to me. So, but that's cool. Playing against new players, you learn how they play and you discover their style so you can adapt. That's awesome. They have a bunch of lower tier players as well. That's going to be interesting. Mental told me that they are ready for this conquest. I hope so. Hey, time space, what is good?
I prefer to get
The
close and
BPC.
directly aim
Yep.
for the target.
So
These are
one.
dangerous but effective.
Who do we have in one? 26.7 billion power. So they are short 10 billion. It's going to be hard. Happy Drunk, still there. Where is our friend Redneck? Is he still in one? I don't see him. Maybe he's R0? Yeah, he's R0. He tried to sneak, but I found him. Really strong player, Redneck. Like, he got top tech. He's no weak. And B4A Brothers for you. They have a new recruit. Is Albaz? Yeah, Warmonger Albaz is still there, but he's not the leader anymore. Rumarm is the leader, and we have this player, which is King Kong from NFG and formerly Mass. So he sold to this player, I guess. He bought the account. So we have 1, 2. How much power does he have? 543. Not bad. I mean, King Kong went back when he was in Mass or NFG. In Mass, he was decent. I mean, activity was decent, but his activity kind of dropped significantly. And at the end, he was barely playing. And when he was playing, I mean, he didn't care. He went do or die all the time with his 3 bombers. But if this account is in the hand of an active commander, he can do some damage. A bunch of strong players as officers, and we have more strong players. Ooh, B4A, they are stacked with strong players. I hope they have good activity. Yep. So I don't have any message yet. All right. Curson from S49. Oh, I didn't know that. Looks like a funner conquest than our. Well, we'll see about that, Tafola. I saw got activity. That was the main reason why I joined them. I wanted a super active alliance. I know that during the reset, they are not the most active because most of the players are from Russia, and during reset, most of them are sleeping. Some of them are alive. Jaeger, Qwerty, myself, Neo, but most of their activities, they wake up around maybe 4 a.m., 4 a.m. So that's going to be interesting. And as far from God, I mean, besides the language barrier, which is not a problem for me. I'm not here to, of course, we can make friends, but some players, they enjoy an alliance for the activity outside the game. Like, for example, back then in S12, HBR, they had a live Discord. It was very active in Discord, and a lot of players, they felt like they were part of the team because of the Discord, the atmosphere, the ambiance, which is not the case with God, and there's nothing wrong with that. But most of their Discord is in Russian, and I don't understand Russian. Plus, the translation makes like it's a riddle every time I translate a message. It doesn't translate properly, so it's kind of funny. But it for me, it's not an obstacle. I don't care. I'm here to play. And activity is paramount. Everything else, it's not that important. It's gonna be hard. Well, I mean, I hope it is. If it's too easy, everybody's inside safe zone and we have nothing else to do. So how I see things, I heard that 48, so Night Walkers and Brothers for You are friends with S37. That's what I heard. Now I didn't hear anything else. I'm hoping to be friends with WTF and the Shocker, with God S4 and ourselves. That is my concept. We'll see. So we will have 4 solid teams. If it's the case, then the coalition will have to make friends with one. And the good news is in Moscow, you have freedom of movement. So you're not landlocked. You can go anywhere you want, which is amazing. What is he saying? It looks more like an epic. Yeah, it looks like an epic. I thought about that. It's gold one is the new epic, the new legendary. There's a lot of strong players. Not joking. And this is, we're going to see more strong players shifting. And depending of the outcome of this conquest, some stronger players may leave gold one to seek, to look for a challenge in gold 2, gold 3, and even silver. It all trickles down like the new technology. When you purchase a car, you get the technology. When you buy an economic car, you get the technology 5 years later. The best stuff gets released with the highest, the higher end models, and then it trickles down. Kind of a, I don't know if the comparison is fair, but that's the first thing that came to my mind. Let me do the arena. I don't know about you. Did you get your matchmaking corrupted? Were you in? Are you in currently in a conquest or waiting for a conquest? Will you be able to get God of War, or is it too late because you are too much behind? Maybe we'll see time and space. I have to beat QWERTY. It's gonna be hard. If I get it, I get it. If I don't get it, then it means I don't deserve it. It's possible. I mean, if it would be an S21, nah, forget it. A lot more players are stronger than me now in QWERTY. Now in Goth, I'm on the upper echelon, so it is possible, but I'm gonna have to work for it. It's not gonna be easy. Actually, no, because now Jaeger is by far the leader of the God of War, so it's not going to be possible. Second place, maybe. If you look at the ranking, let me show you. A picture is worth 1,000 words. So the current God of War is Diamond Dragon, but this race, you see, beating this guy will be possible. It will be possible, but beating Jaeger, I don't think so. And beating QWERTY, it's gonna be very hard. So I'm already 400 million points behind. Exactly 4 million, not 4 millions, but 400 million. Small difference. I'm already 400 millions behind. Not gonna be easy. The third place, you get the skin still for 63 days, and this one for 63 days as well, but the buff is different. Okay, so you get half the buff, and you don't get the skin. Only the first place get the skin. Ooh, nope, not gonna be possible. It is what it is. Doesn't matter. The good thing is now I'm not in S21 anymore. Those exclusive skins or those classic skins during those special events will be possible. Before in S21 it was impossible to get the skin unless you were ready to remortgage your house. Yeah, Jaeger is too strong. He got top tech, and forget about it. So, guys, if you're in the game, you know that the update will kick in less than 2 hours. So you would be fool to pull up your coupons. If you're looking to build a good navy, wait after the reset. You will still be in the event, the coupon event. The difference is you will be able to switch between either you draw coupons for ground force and air force, or ground force and navy. If you're looking to upgrade your navy or develop your navy, wait after the update. Yeah, you already have the skin, but I mean, what can you do? You're gonna tell Jaeger, hey Jaeger, just pump the brakes a little bit, go back in level 3 and wait so I can get the skin. Blackburn, bonsoir. On peut parler français ou pas du tout? Tu peux parler français. Je vais te répondre en français. I can speak French in English. Most of the time it's French, but if you address me in French, I'll answer you in French because I'm polite. It's good that ZOTC4 is nearby. You don't have to go far to hell back to back, so to speak. Tomorrow, this is when we have sleep deprivation. That's what somebody said in chat earlier, which is kind of true. Let me claim those mechanical mayhem. I'm not spending anything. Je galère à jouer sur Warpath, je suis un gros joueur S2. Je suis un joueur S2, mais j'ai migré à cause des grosses baleines. Oh. So you were in S2 and you migrated. Which server are you now? Look at me. I was in S21. I was in S27. I went back to S21. And I went back to S3. Everything is possible. And I feel like that with the new server 60 and up, with the less amount of CD posts, more players will be looking at earlier servers for more CD posts. Ooh, that. What is this? Oh, so it's police battlefield. So where he is. S12. This. 10. Oh, they're still around, eh? So Moo. S3. Oh, I know S3. New 18. Arma. Looks like a good battlefield for police. Let me answer him. I'm so excited about this conquest. There's only whales now, even in gold. Imagine Jaeger more than 1 billion War Machine points in gold. Yep, could be possible. But Jaeger, he was also in gold last conquest. He was in gold in AK, and then two conquests in a row. Then he joined Goth, so that's gonna be his third gold conquest, maybe more than that. He was in gold since 4 conquests ago, if I recall. Je cherche à jouer avec des Français, mais c'est compliqué. Et Hagburn 41. Si tu veux jouer juste avec des Français, c'est compliqué. You can play. I mean, that's the thing. Hagburn. Let's say that you speak French and you get along with French speaking person, which makes sense. I get it. However, let's say that you're all from France, a specific time zone, and then you have a problem because outside your time zone activity, you lose. Basically, you have to be active Well, it depends. If you play in silver, it doesn't really matter. But when you start to play in gold 2, gold 1, and legendary... Oh, what's... Oh, my camera is... Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Camera was sleeping. If you play in a higher tier battlefield in a alliance that is only active at a most of the alliance, yeah, it's fixed. Most of the alliance is active in a specific time zone. Then you wake up and you lose all the progress you made. So now you're trying to fix everything you lost, and by the time you fix everything, now comes your dead time, and you lose everything you gain, and you never progress because you can't provide activity almost 24/7. So just be aware of that. If you play, and let's say you want to play with all your friends in a specific time zone, that is cool, but there's a major drawback gameplay wise if it doesn't matter to you. Some people, they don't care to win or lose, others care. Just saying. And when you pick an alliance, you have to go with what you feel is the best solution. Some they like to make friends. Some they like to win. Others there's some aspect to it that maybe I missed. But, at this point, I think you know better than me what is the right alliance for you. Right. So anything new? You guys didn't share your battlefield with me. I'm curious to know which battlefield you will be in. Gold 1, 2, 3, silver, maybe? Oop. The update will kick in 1 hour 30 minutes. If you look at my power, friends, soon in 14 million points, I will reach 600 all-time power. What a milestone. And currently, I should reach this within this conquest, because there is a few research. If you look at the modern war, so the hypersonic missiles is done. I complete that today at the at the last reset when it was technology day. So I complete this one. Artillery troops gain a 5% bonus to damage intensity and damage resist. Artillery troops gain a bonus to intensity and damage resist based on their current HP. The higher the HP, the higher the bonus, up to 10%. So with full HP, you gain a 15% in damage intensity and damage resist alone with this tech. A major leap forward. I'm working on this currently. I will reach 8 out of 10 on both. And I will aim to reach 10 out of 10 on these two, because these makes a huge difference on your artillery. And then I will backfill. But if I have everything complete, it's like having the blue units without the color. Nope. Yeah, kind of. I'm missing this one. Artillery damage resist bonus when attacked by infantry. I don't really care about this one, but regardless, I'm a few tech away from having a strong howitzer. Ça serait incroyable d'avoir un quoi? Un lore? Avec plusieurs alliances, par exemple français, anglais, allemand et autres qui se battent pour le fun avec des guerres entre pays. Oh, okay. Yeah, it would be fun. So this is for my tech. And when I complete everything, I should be really close to 600 million power all time. Of course, also the other factor that will contribute to my gain in power is the Air Force. So my bomber is maxed since a long time. Same thing for my fighter. And I'm working on a second fighter, the Martyr's Watch, which in reality is a 8.1 stars. What am I doing? Unit. Air Force. Prototype. So it's the MiG 15, MiG 17. I don't know my MiGs. And refined components is not a problem. I have many of them. Well, until I don't have many. It goes so fast. I need bullets now. And during the conquest, I will easily reach 8.2 because you will collect a lot of bullets. And if you look at the amount of refined components, 47, those are the refined. Oh, 49 now. There you go. So 49 refined components. I will slowly build a pretty good Air Force. I will run 2 jets and one bomber. However, I have the option to run 1 jet and 2 bombers, 1 Vanguard and 1 Martyr's Watch. Very popular. The Martyr's Watch, I think, is the most popular bomber. But if you look, oh, let me go back. Ground force. Right now, I will soon have 2 7.1 units. I already have a 7.1 Liberty medium tank. Very soon, I will have 2 7.1 medium tanks. And what I'm gonna do, what I'm thinking of for this conquest prototype, because in the conquest you get a free, up to 3 reverse assembly blueprints, either 2 or 3, it doesn't matter. I only need 2. Guaranteed 2, maybe 3, but let's say I have 2. So I will assemble I will reverse assemble a 7.1 bomber, and I will assemble a 7.2 bomber, which I'm gonna try during this conquest. I will run a Liberty bomber to see how it goes. A lot of God players have Liberty bombers, and I won't be part of the team. Ziki wrote. So that's it. This is the plan. Super stoked about this conquest. I'm gonna play against new alliances, make new friends, maybe upset some people, who knows. When Naval is released, I saw campaign available. Yeah, time space for the Liberation server, the PTR server. They are ahead 1 week of us. But when the update will kick in, everybody will have access to the Navy. The Conquest will be after, if I recall correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, guys. We will play the Navy after Moscow. And the alliances that are currently in a Conquest, okay, they will play the Navy right after San Francisco, and then they will play Moscow. So they will alternate a ground conquest and a Navy conquest. But as soon as the update kicks in, you will be able to play with the Navy in a specific city called Azor, which should be right into the ocean right there. There should be a city with Navy only units. So you can fuck around with the Navy and find out if it's good for you. There will be 6 units total, 2 Vanguard, 2 Liberty Navy units, 1 Martyr's Watch, the submarine, and 3 Vanguard's ships. So only 6 units in Navy, and every unit have a specific role. Jason, November 21st is what? When the Navy City open or when the Conquest open? Well, it can't be the Conquest. Can you be specific? I mean, friends, I'm sorry. I don't want to crush your expectation or disappoint you. I didn't follow the Navy at all. Okay, I didn't take time to read everything about the Navy because I don't want to hurt the feeling of anyone, but I don't care much about the Navy. My priority is this Conquest. And then we'll figure out the Navy when the Conquest is over.
Do you have any brandy? I'm a fast but reliable man. I'll deliver death to those motherfuckers.
It's just, yeah, whatever. Okay. The reason why I sound depressed by the Navy is, I mean, I'm so close to have reached 9.2 ground everything in Air Force. Now I have to start from scratch with the Navy, which is kind of depressing. That's my feeling. Good luck with your new adventure, bro. Can't wait to watch some fights. I will try to stream. I hope we have some action. I mean, last Conquest was a disaster. I didn't stream at all, I think. I streamed once when we were under attack because we attempt a central command just to instigate a fight. I was trying to find my word. But besides that, there was no action. So hopefully this Conquest will be jam-packed with action so I can stream and you guys can enjoy the action. That's the goal. My good friend Espo, I'm gonna play against him. Hopefully he don't get too upset. We were big rivals back in the days. So and I will need I need that as well. Let me pick some of those. Time space. I thought the Navy would support the ground troops to cross strategic area, but it's just replace the ground troops. That is the plan, time space. But for now, the Navy will not interact with ground forces and Air Force. It will be Navy against the Navy. They want to slowly release the content so Wales won't have access to 9.2 units right away and destroy everyone. So everybody will be capped at 7.2, I think. Navy Conquest will be limited for everyone, just to try to make it fair. And since the Navy will be limited, then it's not going to be fair to bomb, let's say, aircraft carrier with a B-2 bomber, right? So they're since they introduced the Navy, while for some of us have max tech, they have to make a compromise. They have to find a way to try to level the playing field for everyone. That's what they said. Exactly when no, it was not the case. When they released the Air Force, if you remember the Air Force at version 3.0, we didn't have modern units back then. Modern units came with version 5.0. So two versions later, well, much later, it doesn't go from 3 to 4 to 5, right? There's a 3.1, 3.2, and so on and so forth. But what I'm trying to say is, when they released the Air Force, we didn't have access to modern units yet, so that was easy to blend in, since everybody had the legacy units. But you had to start from scratch, and it was kind of depressing because when you start with grade 5 and Air Force, you could barely bomb Raven Troop. I remember. Then you had to work on it, and it took quite a while. As you know, Air Force takes much more components and resources to level up. So yeah, now that we have modern units and we start with Legacy, there will be a period where we have to adapt. That if that makes sense. If it doesn't, then I don't know what to say. Okay. This is done. Let me pick up my gifts. Why do we have to refresh this? Just give us the big chest. We don't have to waste time, and I don't get this. Just give us a choice. Always a gift, a grade 6. So we don't have to refresh and waste our time. What skill training would you recommend for Nagarani? BM. Oh, what is good? I don't know. Let's look at my my skill. What I have. It depends what skill you have available or which you can level. So for Nagarani, I have increased the HP of this officer's fighter plane by 30. And I have increases the damage intensity of this officer's troop by 15%. That's what I have. Do I have a recommendation?
Let me test their metal.
I'll serve as an officer for a few years, yelling at the new recruits.
What other officer you have with Nagarani? That would be my question. If you have an officer that deals critical damage, maybe look for a skill training that increase critical damage. Ooh, sorry, critical damage.
I'm all warmed up.
So I'll wait for your response. So once again, let me show you the matchmaking. We will most likely play with the other god from S4. Hopefully we can play with WTF and the Shocker. So the Shocker from 52 and WTF from 50. Oh, you have the new lounge officer. With the new lounge officer, you mean her?
The
That
show's
lady?
about to start.
Isabella Romano. Oh, you're lucky. Hey, Onisokan-san. What's up? Oh, you have her. Ooh. In that case, BM, if you have her, because Nagarani and the Fleeting Arrow, they are officers that are defense oriented. Thank you for that sub. They are defense oriented, so you may want to balance this with some strong officer skills or strong officers or strong skill that deals damage, firepower, just to balance it out. Is this your only fighter? Because most of the time, the commanders that have this officer, okay, they run 2 jets. One jet that goes in first to absorb or tank the damage, and the other jet that have strong damage dealing officers to wipe out the enemy. But if you only have one jet and you have Nagarani that is also a
Perhaps I should
protection
repeat the
officer,
question? With a knife?
then I would train
time?
with damage dealing skills. That's how I see it, just to balance it. Otherwise, you will absorb or sponge a lot of damage, but you won't be able to deal some damage. You will last long during a battlefield, but the battle will go forever because you're not killing. Okay. Doesn't make sense? That's how I see it. In a battle, in a one-on-one, you can get away with dealing more damage if you can outdeal damage versus your opponent. You will win the fight very easily. The problem is when you deal with two enemies at once. Then if you don't have any protection, you die much quicker, and the faster you die, the less damage you inflict, right? So in that case, you need a balance of protection and damage dealing. But one-on-one, you can get away with it with only damage if you have a proper unit. For me, that's how it works. Maybe for you, your experience may be different, but it's the same on the ground and in the sky. But the beauty about this is, unless you're looking to train new skills, the skills you have, you fiddle with them, you try, and you figure it out, kind of. It's when you have statues to develop new skills that, ooh, you know what? I want to make sure, but I don't have much info. I mean, that's the thing. A lot of commanders ask me which officer I should go for, which skill I should go for, which unit should I get, and a lot of those questions. And most of the time, I'd rather not give any advice because I don't know your play style. Okay, you may have a different play style than me. I'm balanced. I do some base to base, I do some field fights. I'm not specialized in anything. I have a pretty versatile setup. I can adapt to almost all situations. I like to be versatile. I don't have some weird setup with 5 artilleries, or I'm not I'm not a base hunter guy. I can adapt. I have many options. So my style is adaptable. You may not. So it's hard for me to answer this question when I never seen you play. I don't know which unit you have. I don't know if you're a spender or free to play. I don't know which officers you have, and so on and so forth. The question is not easy to answer. And that's a beauty of this game. I mean, you take 2 new players that start at the same time. A year later, they are completely different. They one go one way and the other one goes another way. You find your style and you work on that. So there's so many variables that influence the outcome. So it's very hard to give advice on that. I mean, there's some general answer like which unit should I go? I mean, the main battle tank is a no-brainer. That's the new meta. I play with the main battle tank and light tank. I think that works best for me in the field. The main battle tank and the light tank, it counters pretty much everything. The light tank counters the helicopter. It's a good rat unit. It counters the artillery, right? And the main battle tank, it counters the light tank. It's a good unit to break a siege. It's good for everything, but it's not excellent at one specific duty. So that's why I like this setup. That works for me though. But do you play my style? I don't know. So very hard to answer those kind of questions. And when most of you are free to play, so if you decide to develop one unit and you realize that 4 months later you screwed up, then it takes another 4 months to gather enough coupons. So I don't want to be that guy. Hey, don't listen to Maggie. He fucked me up. He gave me bad advice. I don't want to be that guy. But I don't think there's bad intention. It's just that you try to help and you think you know the answer, and you don't. So what can I do? Onisoka-san. La conquête fait peur. Je suis justement free to play et j'ai matché. Oh oh! Which alliance are you? Quelle alliance? Quelle alliance? Which alliance you are, brother? Ouais, c'est assez intimidant. Yeah, it's quite intimidating. He's saying that he's surprised for gold. There's so many whales. Oh, 37. Well, you're in a good team, brother. T'es dans une bonne équipe quand même. You have good allies. T'as des bons alliés. So it's teamwork. It's about teamwork. Okay, Oxgird. I'll be looking for you. I'll try to go easy on you, okay? I'll give you a chance. Oh, let's do some bunkers. I can't wait to try the improved Vanguard bomber after this update. I'm gonna be in love. I already love the Vanguard bomber, but now it gets a buff. That's like a Christmas present.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
And did you notice now that since the last update, the dive bomber, I don't know about the Liberty bomber, but the Vanguard and Martyr's Watch bomber, when it's done its mission, when it completes its mission, it fly back right away. Look, before it used to hang out, circle once or twice, and you had to manually recall it. Now it recalls super quick, so you take less damage.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
Onisoka-san, I'll try to go easy on you.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
And now bombing is so efficient. You don't have to worry, you don't have to manage or police your bomber. It goes on the mission, it comes back right after. So beautiful. Like, sometimes we complain about Lilith, what they do to the game, and sometimes it's questionable. But that small improvement makes a huge difference. It's all in the detail. Like, those are the kind of little optimization that I appreciate. Quality of life optimization. I really like them.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
I will look for army groups and target you, just you inside the group. No, just kidding. I'm not that mean.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
I know some players, they take this personal. I'm not that guy. We're all here for the game.
Heading home.
Of course, we all want to win. That's a fact. If you lose, but you had a lot of fun, then you forget about it. You forget about that loss. You remember it was still a good conquest. So I'm the guy right now that don't feel like running tonight, but I have to. It's almost 9 p.m. This event is so repetitive. Oh, the spy catcher, yes. How do you like God? I mean, I'll tell you after the conquest, but so far, I'm happy. I mean, like I said earlier, maybe you just came in the stream. So God is mostly Russian. I don't speak Russian, okay? Some of the players, they speak English. Maybe not fluent, but they speak some sort of like basic English, but most of the conversation are in Russian. There is a translator feature, not always great, But so far, the language barrier for me is not a problem. I can deal with that. Okay, I can deal with that. Besides this, there's a lack of activity during reset. But besides that, I mean, they are really respectful. They contact me and they ask me if you need something, if you're having trouble browsing through the Discord, if you want us to review your truth, maybe we can spot something you missed. You want to make sure that your army is optimized. They really want the player to feel comfortable inside the alliance, and they're ready to deploy the effort to make sure your optimal performance. So they really care about that, which is great. And one politic of God is not to speak in a city chat during a conquest. They really put they deploy the effort, or they want to ensure that nobody act toxic or nobody calls people names, and they respect everyone. And you notice that you can ask AK and before A when they played against God last Conquest, they're really not active in chat. They don't want to instigate anything. They don't want to start a fight. They just play the game, win or lose, they don't care, which is fine by me. I have no problem following this politic. So far, I mean, everything is positive, but no alliance is perfect. With time, you find things that you don't like, which makes sense. Like I said, nothing is perfect, but so far, I was not afraid to join God despite the language barrier, and I'm very comfortable with that. I'm a competitive player, and the two things that I like about God is their activity in the battlefield and the fact that they are from server 3 and still going strong. That is a strong statement. If you look at the alliance from older servers, it's difficult. I mean, server 1, server 2, server 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Geez, a lot of the early servers, they don't have like major big teams, and God is hanging in there. So that's a sign that they are resilient and they don't give up, which is good.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
That's the reason why I joined them. And you know what? Migration, they don't take a lot of time to stack, to accumulate. You migrate, you don't like it, then you play a few conquests, and then when you have enough migration, you look for another alliance. It's as simple as that.
Ready to bomb.
Oh, you do? Okay, that's good. They are strong fighters. They I'll tell you what. The first time I played against God, I was in G27. No, I was in S27, S20. Oh, sorry, S29, 29, S21. I can't speak anymore. First time I played against God, it was in San Francisco. I was in S29, and I was really impressed by their motivation
Ready to bomb.
and their activity.
Heading home.
They made stronger alliances look bad. I'm not gonna name anyone, but they did, and I have to respect that.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
So it's 9 o'clock. We're 1 hour into this stream. It's just a small stream, guys, and I'm gonna prepare to do my night run. I have to run.
Ready to
I'm
bomb.
gonna do that. I'm gonna finish. I'm gonna do a few more bunkers, and then I will shut it down. We will have another stream probably tomorrow at the event opening. We'll see. We will see.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
So quick, man.
Heading home.
Beautiful.
Ready to bomb. Heading home.
I hope we don't get smashed right at the beginning because our activity is not great.
Heading home.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be interesting. Hopefully I can stream. It will be a good stream. Not for me, for you friends, if you watch those streams. All right, I'm done for tonight. I'm gonna keep my energy for tomorrow. Yeah, I did enough. I did enough for today. So that is it, friends. Tomorrow, maybe stay tuned. You will see the announcement if I stream or not. That will be my first Moscow with God. Quite exciting, to say the least. And thanks for being part of this operation. By the way, I just put a short video online if you want to take a look at it. Tell me if you find it funny or not. I try to make it interesting. Your feedback is appreciated. And until then, I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.